Welcome to my hometown. Population 22,154. This is the town of Hastings. It's right along the Mississippi River. Well, it's not my hometown where I grew up, but this is where I live. I'm what they consider a river rat living on the river. Alright guys, well, I'm going to take the 12 or so hours at home. I'll get back to you when we're back in Steelhorse and heading on down the highway. Alright guys, on that, God bless, love you guys, and as always, I'll get back to you a little bit later. she's a little dirty. She's still dripping. We're down here, it's a little bit warmer. She's 30 degrees. She feels nice. She's still got snow dripping off her all over the different places. I'm hoping this week I can get her a bath before I head back up to cold country. We still got snow packed up. I kicked those off. Those are mud clods, but snow and ice. So we're still got a little bit of North Dakota and Minnesota snow. Plus, well, we went through a little bit of snow and everything in Wisconsin on our way down to this point. So, but a lot of that's coming off from the old girl. Just she's a traveler. She moves. So, but all in all, we're doing good. It's having a good day down here so far. We should, looking at my clock, we should be able to we'll stop at the Loves in Culver City, Kentucky, top, give her a good drink, and then head over to, I think it's Huck's. I think it's called Huck's Travel Center. Huck's, I don't know if they call it a travel center, if it's a plaza, but it's a Huck's truck stop. I think it's a Flying J. But we tend to usually sit over there, and then we'll get up tomorrow and head on down, and we'll see if we can get in tomorrow on a Monday. If not, we deliver Tuesday. So we're down here early, but that's okay. If we can deliver on Monday, I'm going to deliver. So try to speed that up. That's how this always seems to work for Steelhorse, is it'll be a Tuesday morning delivery. But I'll call them on Monday and they'll say, yeah, sure, come on in. Then my outfit's going, how the heck did you do that? Well, give me a call. So, but I'm not going to tell the customer they can't have it. I mean, if they want their load, I'm going to let them have that hazmat load. Just saying. Not going to let it sit on me any longer than I need to. So, but we're just north. We're at a rest area. I believe this is 57 here. Just north of Effingham, which is that way. Let me get my bearings right. That way, about 5-7 miles before we get on that loop. So, all right. I just want to say thank you. We're up to 200 subscribers. I didn't think it'd be more than me I just didn't think it'd be more than just me. But as someone would say, don't ever let a good blizzard go to waste. Who would have thunk? Also, for some of you that may not know, on Facebook, if you guys are on Facebook, I do some reels. Now it's under my name on the Facebook. I go by Preachers with an S because I got fat fingers. Only meant to put Preacher, and Facebook in their infinite wisdom will not let me self-correct. So it's with an S. So it's Preachers Paul, and down in the lower left corner I put Steelhorse Travels with a running Bronco. So I do a lot of reels. Try to capture a couple of things along the way. It's not part of the YouTube, but it's just something. Me personally, I like to do just do content. This isn't for source of income or have any desire for it to become source of income. I do this just purely for joy, because I've been blessed to be out here on the road while a lot of people during the China virus was locked up, locked in. I said locked up. I'm not politically correct, and I will not be politically silenced either. I will be respectful, but I will not be silenced. We clear? We're good. Okay. Now that disclaimer's out of the way, I love you guys. So, but we're going to roll this up. We're going to get on down the road. We're taking our half-hour break. And yes, gotta have shorts, man. Gotta do it. Just gotta have it. Next week might be a different story because as we're rolling up to Vancouver and Seattle, Washington, and yes, I will be leaving. Steelhorse and I will be leaving Christmas Eve. So I'll be on the road for Christmas Day. But according to what I've been hearing, they're calling for 40 below in Montana. I'm sure that's up in the mountains and not in Billings, but so we're in for a cold run next week. So there's a good chance I might be wearing pants. Not saying I will be, but just saying there's a chance. All right, guys. As always, God bless. Love you guys. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you in Culver City. Love you guys. Break's over. Let's go back to work. That's just a big landmark. Yep, that's a monument. Let's go on in here to Love's and let's tap up old Steelhorse. Let's give her a drink. Welcome to Culver City, home of the Kentucky Dam Village. That's a new speedway there. Okay, Prime, we didn't need to take that much real estate. People need to learn how to pull in and pull out. Well, it looks like they're full all the way across. Well, let's find a lane that we can just, whoa, we'll go to the end where nobody wants to go. I guess we can, gotta pick of the litter. We'll sit next to some boats. Know that sound? Well, let's get the final push done. Let's hope the scale up here is closed. More miles to go. Let's get this final push done. Accelerators, I'm governed. Now we get to cross the Tennessee River. So we had the Ohio, and now this one is the Tennessee. Still flying off the trailer. I'll get back to you when we get parked. We got 9 miles to go. Okay, everybody, we are done for the day. Just got my din din in the crock pot ready to cook, or it's heating up anyway. And for those of you that wonder what Buffalo Man eats, I'm not sponsored by, but this is what I have every day. I do an organic chili bean, no salt added, which if you look at the back, the biggest thing is like right there, 5 milligrams of sodium. And almost 0 sugars, but the big ticket is at 7 fibers. And then these green beans, 0 cholesterol, 10 milligrams of sodium, and more fiber, another gram of fiber. And then you add that with my bison meat and my 2 eggs, and this is my, people are wondering, my spice cabinet. We do pink Himalayan salt, We do Mrs. Dash table blend, garlic and herb, Mrs. Dash, get rid of that clear. And then for a little kick, because I like a little spice, I do a little Mrs. Dash Southwest. And then we top it off with some black pepper. So essentially, my only sodium that I'm adding truly is my pink Himalayan. So if you ever wondered, and I'm not sponsored by any of these products or anything, so I don't want no copyright. I don't want no copyright infringements, but if anybody was ever wondering what I put together, that's it. So on that, let's go walk around outside. We're in Cuttawa, Kentucky. Fueling is done, the day is over. We all went 768.6 miles. There we go, and look at that, 35 degrees. I love it. Yes. All right, guys, I'll get back to when we do a walk around. I make my own coffee in my truck too. There it is. I'm not sponsored by them either. But Buffalo Man makes his own coffee. Whatever I can do out here to save money, because everything is super expensive. Not that I don't have the money to buy it, but I learned one time a long time ago, why spend it if you don't need to? That simple. I'll get back to you. Well, she should be cooled down enough. We can turn her off. Turbos have cooled down. Yes. Had to go in and check because it's faded. It says reserved, and I wanted to make sure that somebody wasn't gonna beat on my door at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, hey, you didn't pay for that parking. So, but we're in Cuttawa, Kentucky, done for the day. I don't deliver until Tuesday, but I'm gonna see if I can deliver tomorrow on Monday. We're only about, I don't know, maybe 4 hours from our delivery down south. I want to get south of Nashville, so we'll be getting through Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow. And I typically like to do that, being there on Central Time, just like I am. I like to get through Nashville before rush hour. Nashville, shall we just say, leaves a lot to be desired. That's kind of different and cool looking. Couple of, as it says on the side, eager beaver. You just can't make this stuff up. But yeah, we are done. We're just chilling. Got dinner cooking in the old crock pot. But yeah, we're gonna get south. There's got to be something. I think there's not that I like them, but there's usually, I think there's a TA about 10 miles north of where we need to be. There's supposed to be something at that intersection, but I think it's like a little mom and pop little gas station, not even a mom and pop truck stop. So I don't know if there'll be parking there or not. So, but anyway, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the content that you get to see. This isn't your prototypical trucking channel where it's just not. Now, I'm not opposed to, if you guys want to leave a comment, you know, kind of wondering about this or that, like I can show you real quick. Let me flip you guys around, hang on. I've been asked a lot what these yellow straps are all about. Those yellow straps are for those of us, well, at least my company, I've seen them elsewhere, but when you live in cold country and you're parked on snow and ice like I was last week up there in Beach, North Dakota, you pull out of your spot you do a tug test just to make sure you're still hooked, because we do have people that play funny games and will disconnect your fifth wheel. So you always do a tug test to make sure you're still connected. But in the winter, I'll just tell you, I don't set my trailer brakes. Not in the winter. I just don't. The drums well, these are disc, but they'll freeze up. And then you go to tug test, you have your hook, you'll start to move out of your spot, and you won't realize it, but you're dragging your tires, because if you're sitting on ice, you're not gonna feel that movement. So what our company has done is they put those yellow straps on there to make sure that the wheels are turning. It's a cold country thing. My buddy Jeff up in Canada would know about those. All right, guys. Well, on that, I'm gonna cut you loose. I'm gonna get this thing edited up. Hopefully dinner's done. And yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll just take a look and see what Nashville's got for us, okay? Love you guys.